I'm here to help you leave behind a boring 9-to-5 job and become an independent professional. I know that this can feel intimidating, but with these tips, you will start working in no time. The most important tip I'll leave towards the end of this video. I wish somebody had shared these tips with me when I was starting, because the first thing that I would do is specialize in a specific niche. Being a jack of all trades can get you a variety of work, but becoming an expert in a niche will help you really stand out. I've been a top freelancer on freelancer.com for a very long time. I also own a successful digital agency. I know firsthand that the market is saturated. Research industries and demand for freelancers and go all in. And what do you think is the most important thing that will attract clients? Your portfolio showcases your skills, style, and range of work. I'll tell you how to build a portfolio if you don't have one in a minute, but here is what to do to really stand out. Besides including your best work, create case studies that outline your process from start to finish, showing potential clients what it's like to work with you. Building a portfolio from the ground up takes time. For those who are just starting and don't have anything to show in their portfolio, I advise you to work on mock projects. This is the best way to gain some experience and steadily fill it up. After you have successfully created your website and aligned all your portfolio items, what's next? I'll let you in on a secret. Nobody ever hired me because of a post on Instagram. However, clients tend to check out freelancers' profiles on social networks when researching. So marketing yourself effectively has become non-negotiable. Share your achievements and testimonials and publish content that highlights your expertise. But you can't just sit in your cave all day and night, scrolling through social media and hoping that someone will notice you. Good networking could be a key to success in the freelancing business. Involve yourself in online forums and online communities. Put your ear to the ground because you can be referred by another freelancer. This could be a great opportunity to widen your horizons and meet new clients. Referrals from other freelancers really helped me when I was starting my career. There's one skill I wish I'd learned early on that would help me to double my profit in the first year. What do you think? Which skill is that? And no, it's not fast typing or people skills. One of the biggest reasons I hear people want to start freelancing is this one. I want to be independent, I don't want a boss peeking over my shoulder. As a freelancer, you're your own boss, which means managing your time is critical. To get the most from freelancing's freedom, you need to set deadlines. You also need to plan when you will be available for more work and track the time you've spent on projects. This is a hard skill to master, but it may encourage you to know that keeping your time organized helps you burn less energy and earn more money. Once, there was a project manager in Mexico City, a designer in Russia, the CEO in Los Angeles, and me on a call. And we managed to have a meeting just fine because remote work is now the norm, not the exception. For the past couple of years, understanding remote work culture has been crucial. That means going on calls at different times during the day and talking to somebody who is sitting on a beach somewhere while you are sitting in your bedroom or even bathroom. Showing you can work remotely will make you a valuable asset to global clients. Don't let your small city or faraway small country hold you back anywhere, especially in freelancing. The world is your beautiful oyster and you will soon see that for yourself. The ability to access different jobs worldwide from a single site is invaluable. Clients often use platforms like freelancer.com, Upwork, Fiverr, and even People Per Hour to find freelancers. Don't be afraid or ashamed to join these platforms because I made over $2 million from Freelancer alone in the past few years. Check out the most helpful guide on how to start working on freelancer.com here, and after you find your perfect client on the other side of the globe, it's not the time to let your guard down. Years of experience taught me how to negotiate and deal with bad clients, but more on that later. Here's the next tip I wish I had known earlier. Imagine working with somebody for days. Your work is on time and everything is on good terms. You start to relax a bit, then the client just vanishes like puff. The first time a client dropped me, I was in shock. Later, I learned one of the golden rules of freelancing. Never put all of your eggs in one basket. Simply put, diversify your income from various sources and clients. Keep a backup plan if something falls through. It's just the nature of freelance life and the economy in general. And speaking of money, here is another tip that is super valuable. One word that you need to remember is SAVE, and that is save. Fight off the urge to buy everything right now. Save your earnings for lean times. Working as an independent contractor can be financially unstable in the beginning. It's important to save and set aside money for things like taxes and expenses, and as I said earlier, diversify your income streams. Consider having a financial plan in place for slow periods, and don't forget to invoice promptly and follow up on late payments. And well, sometimes you just need to walk away. And here's why. You have finally found a bunch of clients. Everything is going smoothly. but that is the time when you need to learn how to say no. As a new freelancer, it can be tempting to say yes to every single opportunity you are given. However, learning to say no is a skill in and of itself. Overworking will lead to stress and burnout. You don't want to go there. It's extremely hard to come back out of that hole. And trust me, it's okay to turn down work if it means maintaining your health and the quality of your output. Not every project will be worth your time and be the right fit for you, and walking away from a project could be much more beneficial for you. After all, a big benefit of freelancing is being able to choose the work you take on and the clients you work with. After you have survived your first burnout and the client is happy with your work, here is the next thing you should do. Demonstrate everywhere that you are a trusted professional. And how do you do that? It is super simple. Just offer great service. Then ask for referrals and reviews from clients. These referrals come from clients who appreciate your work, so the recommendation will carry much more weight. Add these reviews on your portfolio, website, and social media, especially LinkedIn. By doing this, you are telling your clients that you are building a great business. Clients will sometimes say no to your pitch. Your cold emails will get left unread, but not forever. A no from a client doesn't mean your business is failing. It just means that the partnership wasn't meant to be at this time. The beauty of freelancing work is the ability to send another pitch to another client who will say yes. And here is what you shouldn't stop doing ever. The freelance market is highly competitive and it's always changing. Never stop learning and adapting to stay on top. Watch courses, attend workshops, and read relevant content to keep your skills sharp and competitive. You have no other option than to be a lifelong learner. And now for my most important tip. This is what skyrocketed my agency and brought me to the #1 spot. Always over-deliver. High-quality work that exceeds the client's expectations will always make them return for more. And watch this video to learn how to deal with bad clients, and watch this to learn how to negotiate as a freelancer. I'll see you next time.